the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And it's happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! Two athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans.
Woo!
The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Woo! Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
What are you riding, a horse, Ernie?
Woo! Kevin Harlan.
It's not a roller coaster, is it?
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference battle here in Phoenix as the Suns look to work the home court advantage. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And, of course, Porzingis. And with only a few games under his belt on the new team, he's been absolutely fantastic. The front office and coaching staff both seem elated at how he's fitting in.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, DA, a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason that are showing what they can do.
Yeah, these are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some holes. They've had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper, and we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes. Just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really you tip your hat to the general managers who understood that at some point during the year, we're going to lean on this player.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Barea in at the 1. And that one drops.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. It's deflected. They retain possession. For 3, Booker. And it's Barnes with the ball for Dallas. Porzingis. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Okobo, guarded by Barea. The dish to Ayton. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Okobo. And there it is for him.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now here's Barea. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Now here's Jackson. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Down low, here's Anderson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
Well, Anderson really likes to pull up from just about anywhere. We're used to seeing it behind the three-point line, but he can step inside.
To the paint. Got a hand on it. Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Jackson. Okobo, guarded by Barea. Passes it to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Doesn't go for him. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Barnes against Jackson. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Kanter finds Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And we talk so much about the offense Porzingis gives you, Brent. How about the defensive side of his game?
Well, I think he's learning a little bit more about position and space. He moves his feet decently well for his size, but he's getting a better understanding of the guys in this league that he's seeing on a nightly basis. And, of course, we'll always talk about trying to gain more and more strength.
The first free throw is good.
The one thing about Porzingis last year that we saw with the departure of Carmelo Anthony is, could you lean on Porzingis to shoulder the offensive load? He was phenomenal in that role last year before the injury. So out on the perimeter, above the rim, finishing off breaks, he's capable.
Good on both. And talking about Porzingis, what really separates him as a scorer, Brent, is his jump shot.
Well, at 7'3", we always think, man, he should be down on the post or have 2 feet in the paint working on his post-up game. That's not what he's about. He's terrific catching and shooting. He can handle the ball enough to take 1 or 2 dribbles to score at the rim. He's really good on the right side of the floor, shooting over the top at the mid-range, and he can overpower defenders. So all of the offensive skills are there.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. Tipped away. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having 2 young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Okobo, guarded by Barea. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. Jackson passes to Booker. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Now Porzingis, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. That one on Ayton. The Mavericks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for 8.
Porzingis plays with a high motor. We've seen in the early part of his career have very good starts to seasons and then struggling maybe in the second half of the year. We'd like to see that stamina all year long, at least for a full season.
Now here's Booker, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Barea finds Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In general, Kevin, Porzingis' size is problematic. The D is not going to have any option but to foul him.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Okobo, guarded by Barea. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Porzingis against Jackson. Okobo. And the 3 off target. Porzingis inside. Holmes on him. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Barea.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Felt like the louder the crowd got and the more hostile they were, the more together this team played. So worked out nicely.
Okobo, guarded by Barea. Count it, good. He's got 6.
He's just so aggressive on that move. You have to come over fast and hard to stop him.
The pass to Porzingis. Barnes kicks to Porzingis. Five to shoot. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Now here's Booker. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Barea, the pass to Barnes. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. 14 points for Porzingis. Suns trail by 5. Dishes it to Jackson. Pass to Holmes. Okobo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Barea dishes to Cantor. Barnes outside. To the inside. Doncic lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
It's good. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porzingis is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Phoenix now. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Anderson against Porzingis. Back to Anderson. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Barea, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Barea finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Holmes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okobo, guarded by Barea. And Cantor pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Booker. Doncic, no good.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Okobo, guarded by Barea. Passes to Holmes. Okobo. Mavericks with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens when you take nothing away defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
Now here's Barea after Josh Jackson's miss. Doncic passes to Cantor. And here's Barea.
A little over aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's your money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Ariza outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Lee.
Courtney Lee stays committed on the defensive end of the floor, a good positional defender, and the foot speed helped him to contest that one. Well, entering the league, Devin Booker really had some troubles on the defensive end. So as much as we talk about offensively him trying to get better, on the defensive end, he needs to learn how to be in better positions.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Booker. And with Booker's defense, Brent, still being a work in progress, the advantage is he is still very young.
Well, the coaches have really simplified the game plan on the defensive end. So you do things like jumping ahead of the screen or pushing down the screen and start to corral guys into areas. That's helping Devin Booker establish some more confidence on the defensive end.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
Dallas, no good that time either.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And the contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Booker shooting the ball immediately off the pass. Defense, really no chance.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Mavericks.
And they've really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim, those tend to be far more efficient.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Shot from free throw range, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. The pass to Barnes. Here's Nowitzki. Bridges with the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here is Daniels, defended by Nowitzki. With the teardrop, Daniels kicks to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Mavericks trail by 5. Barea with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Pass to Barnes. Over Daniels. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh is an ultra competitor. He has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, I think that's where it starts, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
I mean, between Booker's shooting and Jackson's defensive versatility and potential, that's a duo to watch.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, you feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Dwight Powell is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Lee, then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've
Take a
put
break.
in,
Take a
trust your
break.
game.
Two
Just
shots.
because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. Free throw drops for Ayton. So many teams switching the pick and roll, and we can see it defensively, what it does. How are offenses countering that?
I think the offense is what they're doing, Kevin, is being selective as to who it is comes out to set the pick. If I'm Steph Curry or I'm Kyrie Irving, and I know that there's a big defender guarding my 4-man or my 5-man, I'm going to call that screen up to the top of the key and make sure that I can go at the weaker defender that's guarding either one of my players to gain advantage.
Now, here's Barea. And the layup's good off the glass. Phoenix leading by 7. Daniels dishes to Booker. On the wing, Daniels. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ariza in the corner. That shot, no good. Nice D from Nowitzki. Powell finds Barea. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Floats one up. The shot's good. Barea's got 6 points. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks trail by 5. To the middle. Stolen away. Feeds it to Ariza. Tipped away. And stolen by Barnes. Powell, the pass to Nowitzki. Barnes kicks to Barea. Back to Barnes. That's tipped.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Ariza no luck.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Got a piece of it.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his second bucket of the night. Mavericks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Barea finds Nowitzki. Inside. It's deflected. And stolen by Booker. Here is Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Barea against Booker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker. The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw good from Barea. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Barea. Suns leading by 7. Daniels kicks to Ayton. Daniels passes to Bridges. Daniels with it, guarded by Powell. Now Daniels, 5 to shoot. Okobo, the putback. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Barea kicks to Powell. Lee outside. Back to Powell. Makes it off the glass.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Ariza outside. Inside. Here's Daniels. It's deflected. Now here's Lee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Suns making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Porzingis, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Doncic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
A lot of those plays came off tremendous hustle. He was committed to ripping down as many rebounds as he possibly could in this one.
Offline from the top of the key.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Defense right now looking for the off switch on Porzingis. It's not to be found.
And Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky, a consistent 3-and-D veteran.
And, you know, more of a journeyman's career, but I'll tell you what, he's a winner and competes, does those little things, and, boy, he makes some big shots.
And so it's Dallas with it. Phoenix able to drain the three. Barea, the pass to Doncic. Kicks it to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Suns leading by 8. Okobo. It's deflected. And here's Barea. 8 points for him. A floater. Out of hand on it. They recover it. Outside, Porzingis. That one wide left. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Josh Jackson's checked in for the Suns. Bridges kicks to Jackson. Over to the wing. No good from outside.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second. You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Barea pulls it in.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Okobo softly drops in the floater. 12 points for him.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Barea dishes to Lee. Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. The drive by Lee. Here's Mejri, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Josh Jackson. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 9. And Anderson kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Bridges. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Outside Jackson, out left to the wing. Mavericks with the rebound.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Dallas again missing.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Okobo, guarded by Porzingis, tries a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Berea's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
Man, he's missing those kind of good looks. His team is in some serious trouble.
Bridges shot, good.
Timeout.
Dallas calls timeout. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley entering his 2nd decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume 3-point shooting big man. He enters the back 9 of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
Cantor checked in for Salah Mejri. And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 11. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Now, here's Berea. Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And there's the pass to Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Berea looking for an opening. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Lee against Bridges. Pass to Jackson. Now Holmes. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Okobo. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Now here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 34-point game against Atlanta. Outside for Berea. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Berea's got 10 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Anderson outside. Pass to Jackson. Holmes finds Jackson. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I like to see Jackson with these kind of plays, getting into the paint and then getting a little bit more creative with the scoring opportunity.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Barea with it. 10 points for him. Passes to Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, no defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Rick, what do you not like about how your team is playing so far?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed a block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Rick, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. Ayton is out there with Anderson. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Booker outside. No good there. Good D by Barnes. Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Jackson. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Suns leading by 12. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Not often you see him take that shot. 8 points for Josh Jackson.
Huge part of off-season for Jackson is to get more and more consistent and comfortable with that three-point line.
Barnes against Booker. Here's Barea. 10 points for him. Drops in the tray. Barea's got 13.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Anderson outside. He feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Now here's Barea. He's got 13. Barnes. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 4 assists now tonight. Suns leading by 12. Okobo guarded by Barea. Anderson outside. There's Jackson with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Porzingis. Barnes looking around. And it's good for 2. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Okobo. Barea pulls it in. Barea's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barea. Barea's got his 5th assist in this one. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kicks it to Ayton. And the pass to Anderson. For 3, Booker. Barea pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 11. Down low, here's Porzingis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in.
1 shot, gentlemen.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Daniels kicks to Ariza. Pass to Booker. Ayton dishes to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Timeout. Booker's got 19 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Dallas calls timeout. And DeAndre Ayton, yet another 7-footer who can stretch the floor.
Yeah, length and great shooting are in vogue right now, and Ayton gives you both. Can hit from mid-range, long range, the charity stripe. But what makes him really special, the added ability to score with his back to the basket at a high level.
Always nice to see Porzingis take some strides and get to that kind of glide.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Ariza outside. He kicks it to Jackson. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Barea. Ariza against Porzingis. Passes it to Doncic. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Jackson. He's got 11. In the corner, Daniels. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Clock at 4. There's the pass to Nowitzki. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jackson against Barnes. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make the simple play.
Mavericks trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ariza has the open look. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Barea, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. With the shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Barnes. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Ariza no luck. Dallas shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Porzingis inside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix leading by 10. On the wing, Daniels. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Ariza passes to Jackson. Here's Ayton. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Jackson. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. And Lee's subbed in for J.J. Barea.
One shot.
That's good from Barnes. Suns leading by 7. And Booker kicks to Holmes. Floats one. It's deflected. Doncic passes to Lee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lee's got his second bucket.
Now, Courtney Lee staying calm right there under some pressure and a capable scorer.
Pass to Ayton. Booker with it. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, DeAndre Ayton, all that hype around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ariza outside. Pass to Daniels. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
Phoenix leading by 5. Daniels kicks to Ayton. Holmes passes to Ariza. Hits the three-point bomb. Ariza's got 7.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Holmes. Kicks it to Booker. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 6. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. Measury, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 12 points for him.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 7. And here is Bridges. Clock at 6. From about 16, Mavericks with the rebound. Measury's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Anderson, he's checked in for the Suns.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Powell, no good on that one. The Suns leading. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ariza. The tray. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Booker finding the open man that time, trying to get his teammates going.
Barnes outside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Barnes has got 17 now.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive. Now, right now, they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Trevor Ariza. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And so much to like about Courtney Lee and the consistency with which he brings his lunch pail to the job. A high-character guy, has played in some big-time games, plays with toughness, and plays very disciplined. Great guy to have on the roster.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And since Lee entered the league, almost half of his total shots, Brent, have been from 3.
Yeah, well, that's his game. He's relied upon it to help out spacing offenses, and he takes good shots. That's what I like about Courtney Lee. Almost 40% for his career from the three-point line.
And both free throws good for Lee.
Well, he talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
In the corner, it's Bridges. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dallas, no good that time either. Suns leading by 3. To the inside, and Holmes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Measury. The inside, and he banks in the layup. Lee's got 8 points.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Okobo. The teardrop falls in. And the Suns lead by 5.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Back to Lee. The tray. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Anderson. Pass to Bridges. For three. And the miss. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 5. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Enes Kanter is out there with measuring, and it's Barea in at the point. And here's Barea after Trevor Ariza just hit the 3. Barea kicks to Barnes. Ariza brings the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Barea, the pass to Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Okobo, guarded by Barea. Anderson wide open. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bridges. Mavericks trail by 8. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Barnes finds Mesri. Barnes against Ariza. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas.
One shot.
That's good from Barnes. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Okobo, guarded by Barea.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Booker. Pass to Holmes. Booker outside. No good with the triple.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Passes to Anderson. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by Porzingis.
These shots are the ones Porzingis feels comfortable taking. That's about as easy as it gets.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Okobo is covered by Kanter. Holmes. And that's off the glass and in. And the Suns lead by 3.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Barnes with it. Porzingis kicks to Barnes. Over Ariza. 5 to shoot. Barnes can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A nice shot by Booker.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
To the left side wing. Porzingis passes to Barea. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Okobo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. At the line for your Suns, Eli Okobo. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Rashad Holmes. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Barea. Barnes outside. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. Barea finds Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. The 3-pointer is right on target. 14 points for Josh Jackson.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Porzingis against Anderson. Baseline try. Porzingis can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jackson dishes to Booker. Okobo, the feed to Booker. That's tipped.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now Barea. Cantor trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Porzingis against Anderson. Okobo, guarded by Barea. 3 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks trail by 7. Now, here's Doncic. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Barnes. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Cantor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Good touch on the jumper, especially from mid-range. Cantor hits a high percentage of those shots.
Anderson outside. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Anderson in the post, guarded by Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
Well, minutes are given to Anderson because he's a deadly scorer with that shooting ability. He can light you up in a hurry.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Barea. Outside, Porzingis. And here is Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Barea. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. And stolen by Barnes. The pass to Porzingis. Barnes right side. Now here's Barea. Tight defense on him. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you're going to pay for a situation where you give Porzingis that kind of room and maybe that much of a lane. Good job exploiting it.
Now here's Booker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The 17-footer. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Anderson's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Barea with it. Right side Porzingis, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Suns leading by 6. The dish now to Jackson. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Booker's got 26.
I like to watch Devin Booker get himself in that in-between area on the floor and get a jump shot off like that.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way up. Porzingis has got 15 points here in the second half.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Anderson with the ball, now guarded by Porzingis. Lets it go with a three. Ryan Anderson good for three. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 11.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Ayton runs to the right spot in these situations.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. So he gets them both. Here's Booker. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
All keyed right there from the lead pass. Right on the money.
Shooting one.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. It has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Back to Barea, and stolen by Booker. Okobo, guarded by Barea. Outside for Jackson. Misses the three. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Devin Booker.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. Okobo, guarded by Barea. So the Suns win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.